Ahoy, Michelle. Welcome aboard. So, are you sponsoring the next 2 weeks' shows? Or are you going to send me your address, your snail mail address? Anyway, welcome aboard, mateys. Hey, if you're watching this on the replay, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And if you're here anyways, don't forget to tell your friends, share me out. We have a lot of fun here, as you know. And Michelle started something I hope is going to continue. She won $20 on Guess the Channel this past Saturday. And I have to send that to her because I don't know where her address is. I may have it, but I haven't looked for it. But, I should have. I was in email twice now, maybe 3 times, contacting Nate Price, Land Cloud Adventures, because I had super good news today. I don't know if this lighting is right or not. Okay, that's not right. Gotta have some light. I got some sun today and yesterday. I'm real happy about that. I'm actually starting to get a little color to me. Sonia, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Kind of miss you being here while I'm getting my suntan and my Daisy Dukes. George Ann is here, Vicky's here, Nancy Drew is here. Fantastic. This is going great. It's going to be a good night. I'll wait a few minutes to give you my good news. Let's see here. Okay, that's about as good as it's going to get, I think. It should be just a little more tan, but I don't think it's going to work out that way. Yeah, all right. Carl, welcome to you. Left the basement. Yeah, I left the basement window. Thank you, Sonia. So button on your underwear. This picture behind me, I will actually be close to where this is. This is Lake Superior. The Hiawatha National Forest touches 3 of the Great Lakes. That's how big Hiawatha National Forest is. You look at Michigan and then look up Hiawatha National Forest. You will be impressed. Okay, Sonia. Thank you. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, I thought you meant your number 1. Oh, goodness. So, yes, there's enough people in here that yesterday I was kind of bummed out because I couldn't seem to get the right connections together, and yeah, there wasn't quite enough money in my account because for a national forest campsite, when you go to make a reservation, you pay for it up front, all of it. So, in my case, it was 4 nights. So that came out to $96. Well, I didn't have $96 yesterday. Then I got paid from the Coopersville job, and sure enough, I had just enough to make it happen and not cut myself too short. Excuse me. So, buttons on your underwear, I called and got the campsite that I wanted. So I have campsite number 9, which is like 5 campsites away from both Nate and Kobe. And if either one of them come in tonight, I'm going to let them know. Yeah, I can post my email again. In fact, I could type it in here right now, real quick. You can always find my email uh, on my About on the main Captain Jack page. And there you go. I think. Yep, it's there. I could put it up on the screen even. Maybe it's easier for you to see it there. Remember, it's two P's in Scrapper. Some people forget that. It's not Scraper, it's Scrapper. Kiso or just selling in? Yeah, taking off the boots. I haven't worn my boots now all day. I had to wear them yesterday for a few hours. I think I want to shop for some comfortable tennis shoes. I also want to get some ducks or whatever, something to wear in the shower, but also sometimes in the water. If, some of the shores of Lake Superior and Lake Michigan, for instance, are real rocky. They're not sandy like, what? No, I want it running.
I need water. I'd like to wet down my head. I've turned it up.
You should be able to get water.
I don't.
Yes, you will. It will. It'll come back.
It hasn't all day.
Oh, come on. It has to.
I've tried it.
Well, I'm not taking care of it right now. Use your distilled water.
Okay, take me to the hospital.
Oh, come on, Holly. I am on a live stream.
I know. Should have done it before you came in.
I want to get the grass wet. It's burning up.
It'll burn up more with you doing it with the sun on it.
No, it doesn't. That's a myth. That's a myth.
No, it's not. Dad.
Bull crap. You go outside and look. I've been watering in the sunshine for 3 days now, and it's green. And I want to keep it that way.
We'll do it early in the morning or later in the evening.
Then it won't get done.
Just quit yelling. I don't feel good, Dad.
I know you don't feel
Leave me
good.
alone then.
But now you're interrupting a live stream, and I got to go outside.
Would you please quit yelling at me? I don't feel good.
Well, you need to stop yelling
Shut
at
up,
me.
Dad. Shut up. God, you keep repeating yourself.
I repeat myself because it doesn't seem to sink in. And, that's weird, Michelle. I may have to double check that out because it should be on my main page. When you, like, say in search, you type in Captain Jack Scrapper, the main page comes up with a picture next to it. You click on that, and then you go all the way over to About, and that's where it should be. It tells what the channel is about, and then at the bottom, it should say my email. I will check later on to make sure. I ain't married, Carl, but I'm going to have to step out and let you handle things for a minute with the ladies. This is just you and me and the ladies. Mark hasn't showed up yet. I have to go outside and physically turn the water off at the back of the house. I could turn it off inside the house, but then she wouldn't have. Actually, I could do it inside the house. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll be back. 24 hours post cataract surgery. Nothing but sleep. My spelling sucks just because my eyes so open. Your spelling is perfect. All right, I'll be right back in about less than a minute, I think. All right.
Forget it. Eat lunch. Sorry.
I put Carl in charge. Oh, I would like that. She changed her mind. Hey, Nate, I am back. Uh, I did. I put Carl in charge. He's run the whole show before and does a grand job. So, Nate, you weren't here a few minutes ago. I was telling everybody I'm very geeked. I bet you probably got my email. But two things. One, are you live at 8? Will you be going live after me tonight? Because we'll raid you. That's one question. And then the other question is, did you read my email? If you didn't, it's okay. I'll tell you because I keep telling people anyway. But I have site 9, which is about 5 sites away from you, believe it or not. You're at the end of the loop, and I'm kind of at the beginning of the loop. You know, you come up M103 or whatever that is, you turn right. My site's the 9th one in. If you turn left, which I don't know if you can, that might be a one-way, then your sites are right there, close to that cross. I don't know. All I could get was the map. I wish I could share it somehow with you, but all I could get on the government website was the map. And of course, you listen to the thing on the phone, and they're telling you, go to the website, go to the website, go to the website. I finally got a hold of a live person. I says, your website does not work. They were very gracious. In fact, I had the most positive experience with 2 different ladies in the last 2 days. Actually, 3 ladies. One tried to help me get a site, and that's when we found out that I didn't have enough in my bank account because you got to pay for it up front. Then number 2, which was this morning, another lady, I can't remember her name. None of these people are at the campground. They're somewhere, probably in Washington, D.C., for all I know. But they're very, very fantastic and helpful, and I got site number 9. And I paid it in full. So I'm all set. I'll be there on the 22nd, probably towards evening. I'll try to get there around 4 or 5 o'clock. But, I'm going to spend my first night in Petoskey. I got a place I can stay there. And then in the morning, I'll cross the bridge, and it shouldn't take me that long, 3 or 4 hours, I would think. Because Petoskey is like 3 hours, 3.5 from here, because I take mostly secondary roads. I don't take expressways. So 3.5 to 4 hours, I can be in Petoskey, and I can enjoy Petoskey. I love Petoskey. And I got a campsite there. And in the morning, breakfast and head out. And, Petoskey is only 40 miles from the bridge. Cross the bridge, and then I'll be, I think I have to go over to Marquette and then north. So I'm thinking I should show up around 4 or 5 in the afternoon on the 22nd, which is Thursday. And I think you finally get off work on the 23rd. And then, it's going to depend on what the weather is. But I think you saw my email that National Seafarer Day is the 25th. So we'll see. Then on the 26th, I'll be breaking camp by 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Then I should make Petoskey by dark. and stay there overnight, and then I'll be back home on Tuesday morning in time to take Holly to her normal Tuesday appointment. So now, what I learned from these ladies, because I asked them, I said, well, I was kind of bummed that I didn't get to make, like just a 1 day reservation, but then pay the rest when I get there. Da da da. No, they don't do it that way. You got to pay up front. But what I found out, had I known about it, I can get a national park pass. It costs $20 for a year. Okay, I spent $96 for 4 nights. It would have been $41.50. No, 46.50 for the same. Because seniors get half price. I'm like, oh. I said to her, I said, well, should I go to their website and get it now, and then I come back to you and still get campsite number 9? She says, you might, but if you go to the web page, you're ordering it, and they'll send it through the mail. I said, well, I might still do that just for the fun of it, but she said I can also get it immediately if I go into the National Park office at the campground. So I got a couple options. I think I'm going to go ahead and order it through the mail because it should be in my wallet before I leave. Now, let's say when I'm coming back south, there's a couple national forest campgrounds on my way south. So if I get tired of driving or whatever, I could maybe call ahead and say, hey, you got a campsite? I just need one, and stay in the national forest one more night, but still be partway home. Yes, I'm glad you're here, Kyle. I hope you're hearing what I'm relating. I've got my campsite ordered or nailed down for the 22nd through the 26th at Awe Train Campground Lake. It's Awe Train Lake Campground, and Nate and Kobe are just a few spaces away from me. 36 and 37 is where they're at. But yeah, I'm geeked that I got, because I was worried that by Friday when I get paid, that those sites in fact, there was another site 5 was available yesterday. Not anymore, eh? It's gone. I got site number 9. Yesterday there were 2 sites. There was 5 and 9. I'm like, oh. Fortunately, I was able to get one of those 2 sites. So I'm geeked. Oh, good grief, Vicky. You're overdoing it, in my opinion. Renee is here. Welcome aboard. Busby, Chris, welcome aboard. And, of course, Kyle, welcome aboard. I don't know, Carl. I don't know anything about America the Beautiful. Is that the same thing that they're telling me now? I just have to go on the USGS site. Let's hope their site is up. That they did send me a thing. It's recreation.gov. And it's all the national parks. I couldn't get it on the webpage. It was just some weird little symbol, But I clicked on the webpage, and then where it said /map, and I got the map. So part of their webpage was working, but the rest of it, no. And so, but, at the end of it all, when I finally got my confirmation number, they sent me an email, would you rate your experience? Well, I gave it 5 stars and number 10s all the way up to what would you would suggest as any improvements to our services or something to that effect. I said, fix your web page. So yeah, hopefully, in my research over the next week or so, maybe I can find out a little more about that. Because for $20, I'd be tickled. I had no idea. Carl's got to go to not Royal Palm, to renew. Maybe. Oh, I see. Yeah, I remember and Royal Palm are two towns within 40 miles as the crow flies or something from you. Thank you, Busby or Chris. All right. Who am I missing? What am I missing? Okay, Vicky's got the degenerative arthritis thing. Yes, prayers. Okay. Faster if I get at the front gate. It's instant. Yeah, that's what the lady told me that I got to talk to get this web or this campsite. Parks and discounts. Okay. Yeah, I'll go to the USGS webpage if it works. And see what they're talking about. And if I have to, I'll type in America the Beautiful in case it's something different than the government pass. I don't know. They didn't call it America the Beautiful. What was her name? I don't know. Whatever the lady was that I asked about discounts for seniors, and she didn't say America the Beautiful. No, because she lives in Afghanistan. No, I'm kidding. You never know these days. I suppose it's possible that the United States government has farmed out their help desk to Pakistan or Iran, somewhere. Kyle's magnet fishing at the Wilson Granville Bridge. That you may score. Back in the day, I remember people stopping on the bridge and throwing stuff over. I don't know if they were throwing guns over or just trash. Don't know. But I've seen it done. Well, is that going to work for you, young lady, Renee? Don't you have to be 65? Okay, Royal Palm or the Park Visitor Centers. Royal Palm has a Nike business missile base. Do you have to wear Nike tennis shoes to go there? is at the head of the park. Okay. Any park. NP window. Park ranger. Okay. What was this? Two guys broke into the drugstore, stole all the Viagra. Cops put a lookout for two hardened criminals. I know what you're doing, Nancy. Since we're doing H words. So Nancy is in with the word harden. It's a good one. I knew you'd get a chuckle out of the one I put up yesterday. Yeah. Okay, I got Michelle's, but I don't have.
Number 5 to 8, honey.
5 to 8. I'll wake you up at 5 minutes to 8 because that's about the time we're going to go raid Nate at 5 to 8.
About the time what?
That's about the time that we will be going to raid Nate because Nate goes live at 8. Look. All right. There's Ravens. There's Kyle's. All right. Looking for a red chip with Nancy Drew on it. New comments. Go out to the front lawn, show it off. Lay down and be a sundial. Oh. That's pretty creative. So what was that ad they used to have? What was it? Two people, a man and a woman, and they each had their own claw-footed bathtubs, and they're holding hands, and they're looking into the sunset. What was that commercial about? Handicap tubs? No, I don't think so. Sensei Don, okay.
Ah, damn it.
There's Tina's. What is wrong, Holly?
I should have had to get my glasses while you were there. I left them on that same little table thing where that box was.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Damn it.
Bet you this is
I don't have any glasses.
This is probably Nancy's chip that's hiding behind the chip rack. No, that's BJ's. Timmy Ray. Nancy Drew. Okay, you're the first one in tonight. Linda's picking on Vicky for something. Corps of Engineers. Okay, thanks, Chris. I've never stayed at a Corps of Engineers place yet. I've been to, state parks, private parks, but not to a Corps of Engineers yet. NPS National Park Service. I bet that's what it is. So NP is National Park. I haven't rested for a week. Okay. Thank you, Carl. I appreciate it. I hope Michelle's planning on M23. And Carl says he's not 65 this timeline. And Brene is 57. Oh, wait. She's talking about DNA. Men are from Mars, and ladies are from Venus. Hippocampus. Carl's chip is around here somewhere. Thought I saw it a minute ago. Pretty sure it's a blue one. Yeah, I know it's a blue one. So, let's go through the blues. There it is. You're in with hippocampus. Fairy Dust Heinz 57. You caught me, but I got you. Got you right here. You're in. Timmy Ray, welcome aboard. I was just telling everybody that I got my campsite for the Upper Peninsula. So I will be meeting up with Nate, Land Cloud Adventures, and with Living the Dream, Kobe. Not sure if Tina is the outsider, if she's coming up. It's a possibility. she has other things going on. But maybe her and her, yeah, her and her friend, maybe they'll come up. And then Kyle, I'm sure his plans are still kind of in the air. If this is what Lake Superior looks like when we're up there, we will not be taking little short kayaks out in that. Barely over the legal drinking age. That's cute. Go to the National Park. Okay. Thank you, Georgianne. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. Nate Dogg is here. I did add your H word, Carl. You're in. Oh. Fighting 23, cool. Spot you guys close to the bathroom. Are you doubling up with me, Michelle? Nate Dogg Adams, welcome aboard. If I didn't say that already. Yeah, if you possibly can, Carl. It's Linda, what is it? It's the 19th of September, I believe. I've forgotten now, but Linda's got a handle on it. Yeah, I put you in, Carl. Harmony. Harmony. I'm looking for Land Clouds Chip. It's got to be in this pile right here. Well, now that's weird. Why is it not? Oh, wait. I may have misspoke myself. There's Dave, Midwest. So it's got to be over here. What happened to the escaped convict who fell into a pool of concrete? He became a hardened criminal. Well, now, we've already used the word hardened, Vicky, but I got your chip in my hand. You're in. Mobang. Camp maintenance guy. Justin and Christina. They're going to be at M23. Thin Blue Lane. There you are, Nate. I got you in. With Harmony. And Georgianne. Let me look at this. See, now there's a thing over the top that I couldn't quite read what you wrote. I thought you were saying something about getting hammered. My imagination running away with me again. Just my imagination once again ran away with me. There you are, Georgianne. I got you. William Brody is here. Michelle's in with headquarters. Didn't I already put you in? I'm pretty sure you were already in for some reason. No, I guess you aren't. You are now. Habitat. William Brody. Green chip, you are in. We haven't even read from the book yet. Well, we're having too much fun. I'm just so geeked about getting that campsite in the Hiawatha H word National Forest. And the campground is Aw Train. It's AU Train, TRAIN, and it's on Aw Train Lake. And that's just a little south, more inland, if you will, of Pictured Rocks. Now I know I think we can take a hiking trail. There's an overlook for something. And then I think there's another trail that possibly leads back to some falls. So I figured Nate and I can get a shower. And everybody will be talking about us on the internet. Fairy dust, hip hop, hippity hop hop. That's really good. You should give that to somebody because you are already in. Too easy, Hiawatha. Yeah. If somebody wants to use Hiawatha, they can. All right, put these chips back here. There. I actually have some green chips that are still available. Okay. H1 is your favorite Hummer. Nate Dogg is in. Where is Nate Dogg's chip? I saw it. There it is. I got you, Nate. Okay, I will. Let's see who's not in yet. Linda Barker's not in yet. You're in, Linda. How easy was that? Yeah. Hey, she deserves it. Between her and Sue and Carl, I don't know how I'd stay on here without getting kicked off the internet. And I don't know, some days it gets like a speakeasy in here. Especially with Nancy and Carl and Mark. When they get going, oh my. Back in 2 minutes. Grip your seats. Okay. I'm gripping. I'm hoping that, oh boy, shoot. This time I'm for real. I do have a real errand to run. So let's see. William Brody, you are in charge. I have to go get one of my real props, the actual thing, just in case Nancy Hawkins gets here. I can't hear you, Allie. Oh. Anyways, ain't nothing but a hound dog. Hound dog. But I think you're already in, William. Weren't you? I put you in with something. Anyways, this back scratcher um, came up as, I don't know, somehow slight topic of discussion on Nancy Hawkins' live stream the other night. She was playing that hangman game. I got two of them right. She was using TV shows from the 60s, 70s. Anyways, this telescope's it's about a foot long right here, maybe it's just slightly longer. They're not super sharp, neither is a normal back scratcher, but it works very well, and it telescopes. And it's got a little magnet here. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it's a magnet. So if you drop something metal that's magnetic, you extend this out and pick it up. Just don't put it by your pacemaker. If I accidentally shut off, you know what happened. Oh, no, I did not, William. I don't know where you got that. But thank you for taking over while I was out of the room. So Renee is retired. Super slow. Still not quite ready to head out to Oregon. So yeah, I wish I was going to Oregon. One of these days, well, maybe next year. Okay, thank you, Michelle. I'll get on that soon. William Brody says to tell you hello. Hello.
What?
William Brody says hello. She said hi. She's not feeling very well. Yes, she actually did have a fever. I felt of her forehead earlier this afternoon. She was running quite a fever. I came in from outside. My hands were warm. I put it on her forehead, on how you do, and it's like instantly I could feel it. A lot of times, she'll say she's got a fever, and I do that, and no. If she has one, it's very, very low. Today, she definitely had a fever. I would guess it without actually taking a thermometer to the situation that she was probably at 100. So Nancy, I guess you missed it. I was just showing everybody what you and I were talking about the other night. This is a telescoping back scratcher. It goes from about a foot and about 2.5, not quite 3 feet. And there's a magnet on the end here. Where my finger is, you see a little circle. Yes, that's a magnet. A handy tool. I haven't had to use the magnet part, but I'll tell you what. I can't quite reach. Fine. Now I can. And I know what Carl would use it for, and we won't talk about that. So yeah, $6, maybe $7 rounded off. If you have a family farm and home where you live, that's where I got that. I've bought 3 of them so far. I got myself one. And then I saw I liked it so well, I bought Tina one and I bought Holly one. I will let her know, Michelle. She is taking a steroid type of thing that the doctor recommended. Thank you, Nancy. Oh. Wow, we can't seem to help. Okay, I'll tell her about Alka-Seltzer. Thank you, Renee. Oh, I don't think so, Timmy. And besides, when will that be? Yesterday was load number 8. That's just pickup truck loads. There was no loads today because she didn't feel well. You know, I kept telling her yesterday, you gotta slow down. I mean, it was in the 80s yesterday, but she just gets the bit in her mouth and she runs for it almost. She can't run, but she does too much. I know she's excited about getting in her apartment. I would be too, but hello, you guys gotta take it easy. And she doesn't. She don't listen to nobody. She's the smartest girl in the world. You can't tell her shit. Hey, we're going on 6:46. Should I read from the book? Yeah. Poor Nancy. Where's this book? Ta-da. Oops. It's upside down. I was trying to think, where did we leave off last Wednesday? We left off with hearse. Okay. Heart on one's sleeve. Where do we get the expression wearing one's heart on one's sleeve? From chivalry. It was the custom among the knights of old to tie a kerchief, a scarf, or other favor from a lady on the sleeve. Since this indicated the state of the man's heart, he was said to wear his heart on his sleeve. I'm guilty of that, because nowadays it means that you fall in love perhaps too easily. Heater piece. It's heater, like, something you heat the house with. Go backwards. I get sidetracked, Linda. Why is a triangle of land called a heater piece? Because it looks like a flat iron or heater. For the same reason, the building erected on the heater piece at 5th Avenue and 23rd Street in New York City was called the Flatiron Building. I did not know that. I've heard of the Flatiron. Kobe, welcome aboard. I have Site 9, which is not too far from where you and Nate have your campsites. So I am coming in on the 22nd of June and staying till the 26th. So I'm hoping by the 25th, which is National Seafarers Day, that we somehow get to take our kayaks out on the water. Even if we can't take them to pictured rocks, maybe we at least do an excursion on the lake or something. Or I'm sure there's some streams around there too. The bone cream sand flies and seal works for me, doubles as a nutcracker. Huh. Same day I come in. Wow. Awesome, Kobe. Yes, I look forward to meeting you too. I figured, Nate and I will take a shower at the falls and you can film it. Of course, the internet will be buzzing about that. Healed. What is the reason a person who is well prepared or in funds is said to be well healed? The term comes to us from the cockpit. I didn't see anything bad there. A fighting cock has steel gaffs attached to its leg in place of its own spurs. A well-heeled bird is one whose fighting gaffs are efficient and effective. That's really kind of scary. Huh. I never would have thought that. I've got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle. Oh, well. You have a VLP. Okay. Oh, that sounds fun, Kobe. What is the VLP? VLP. Very late. Maybe you mean VIP? Well, shoot. Go ahead, Timmy. What's the question? All right. Hell for leather. How did we come to use the expression hell for leather to describe a fast, reckless horseback ride? The original phrase, all of a lather, didn't seem strong enough, though it does make a little more sense. And so this intensification of it was devised to give the expression of a greater feeling of recklessness. Interesting. I've used hell for leather many times, but I never thought of it why we say it. Now I know. Usually I say like a bat out of hell. I'm going to put that up there. Well, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we can take your buggy or Nate's rig, take our kayaks over to where you're talking. I'm bringing 2 kayaks. Now, I don't know if Tina's going to come up and use hers or not, but I'm bringing it just in case. HEP, H-E-P. Where did HEP get the meaning well-informed and up-to-date? Okay, TV station 72. By the way, welcome aboard. Those of you watching me on channel 72. Appreciate you being aboard. If there's any possibility that you have a phone device, have Timmy show you. Wait, he's not standing by you. But you can, on your internet phone, you can go to YouTube, type in my channel name, which is Captain Jack Scrapper, with 2 P's, and you'll see my channel, and then you click on that, and then click on the live, and here you are. Or you can watch other videos that I've done or past live streams. Okay, HEP, H-E-P. I'll read this a minute, and then I'll check to see if you've got the question up there. HEP, well-informed and up-to-date, is what it means. Okay, it came from the Army. An Army drill sergeant, in counting the cadence for his marching men, will call out, hip, hip, the shortening of the words step, step. The rookie who has learned to keep in step, both literally and figuratively, with his companions is HEP. From this we get the present meaning of one who knows his way around. Well, I'm hep to that. All right, why don't I smoke like Captain Hook did in the movie Peter Pan? TV station wants no answer to that. I only smoke after sex. No. Okay, Nancy, here's another one for you. I was once asked if I smoked after sex. And my answer was, I don't know. I never looked. Okay. No, I quit smoking, for one. And number two, I'm not trying to portray the captain in that show of Peter Pan. Ooh. I am more trying to lean a little more towards Johnny Depp as Captain Jack Sparrow. I'm Captain Jack Scrapper. So that's kind of where I'm leaning. And yes, I have to get my beard and I have to get my hair done. I'll make sure I do that before I meet you, Kobe. The internet will be all the buzz. All right. Thank you, Nancy. Well, there's another one I was thinking. I was thinking of you, and all these jokes were coming back to me. I used to be good once. Now once is good. All right. Doubling up. What did God say when Eve took her first bath in the river? Now we'll never get the smell of the fish. Ah! I have heard that before. That's rotten. But okay. It's a tattoo. Let's see. I pointed out a plane the other day to Holly, and I imitated Fantasy Island. The plane. But on that same trip, and this was in broad daylight, we had a great big barn owl swoop across right, might as well have been right in front of the windshield. He was close. And he was flying pretty damn fast. Now, whether he was hunting or just flying through, we were in a woodsy part of Hull Road, which is just north of the cottage here. Well, Timmy Ray, count your blessings. I can't even seem to buy a girlfriend, let alone have them chasing me. I thought for a while I was getting maybe closer. Now I think that's changed. Rock of Ages for me. Good karaoke song. All right. It is. It's an excellent song. Any hymnal or hymn or Christian folk song is totally welcome. I plan on doing at least one in my repertoire. I'm also planning on using one in one of my ASMR creations. I haven't even taken it out of the box. I've had it for almost 2 years. Once I get Holly moved, I think I can set up my music corner. Maybe I'll use that west bedroom. That would be good. I like that side of the house that faces west. Can't really see the setting sun out there's a great big, it's like a patio door, but it's almost as big as a patio door. It's a big sliding window, and you can use it as a patio door. But I could see the sunset if it wasn't for, let's see, the bus. That's Synchronicity. And then on the other side of Synchronicity is Scotty, the trailer that's loaded up with wood right now. Then on the other side of that is Boxy Lady, the box trailer. And on the other side of that is Serendipity 2.0 with Fortuitous, the camper mounted on. So yeah, there's a lot of blockage. But I don't really want to put the music room on the east side of the house in that bedroom, as it's got a small window for one, which I would normally have open. Number two, and I sure don't want to have the whole neighborhood hearing my caterwauling. Oh, The Rock of Ages by Def Leppard. Okay. I am not familiar with that. I may have to look it up. Asking for a friend. Okay. The king, leave that town. You will lose your car, bank account, home, and self esteem. Women are excellent at draining those resources. Live in a rolling cave like me. You know what, Timmy? Carl does have a point. Of course, he is the hermit with Wi-Fi. Hey, Sensei Don, his nickname used to be the Hermit, but I kind of changed it. Now he's Sensei Don. Bad karaoke songs, Nearer My God to Thee. Oh. Well, there was a few people probably singing along, at least with that, as the ship sank. Well, if you don't want them, Timmy, don't brag about them. The worst I ever saw was a tipsy girl. Though she was cute, I missed it. Where'd it go? Thank you. Thank you, Brene. Timmy, we don't want you to quit. The worst I ever saw was a tipsy girl who thought she was cute and sexy trying to sing America's Horse with No Name. Auditory and visual train wreck. But you know what, Carl? It may have been her favorite song. I can work the crowd. Mama told me not to come. Is that an ancestral song?
When you're done, leave that green screen up. It's cooled down like 5 degrees just since you had it up.
Okie dokie karaoke.
What?
I said okie dokie karaoke. We're talking about karaoke. Yeah, I actually was at a yard sale today, and I noticed that they had some karaoke equipment. I spotted a microphone sitting on top of a amplifier, and then below that was a much larger piece of equipment with 3 CD players. They may have been DVD as well, because when you think about it, for karaoke, you've got to have the bouncing ball and the words on the screen. At least I think that's what you should have. And I was astonished at what they wanted. I asked them, because it was kind of dusty. It looked like it, been used as a coffee table. And I found one wire that was stripped. I think it was just a speaker wire, easy to fix. And it might not even belong to that piece of equipment. But, or there was actually 2 pieces of equipment. I did some other browsing, and finally I walked up to the lady and So, what are you asking for the electronic equipment? Oh, that's my karaoke machine. And da, 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 da. I've got well over $1,200 invested. I don't have the speakers out here yet. And I'm like, okay, that's a little beyond my budget today. I was thinking of offering her $10 for it all. This happened to be what I had in my pocket at the time. But I'll be damned if I'm paying $500 for something I'm not even sure of. And it looked a little on the older side. So it might be worth, $1,200 to her. She wanted $500, which sounds like a great deal. But then, hello, I'm the honest pirate. I can make good sales too. I'm a toad. All right, the video. Thank you. All right, now scrolling down, Captain Jack. What? You are really thinking because you're dead? I hope you're not, Timmy. Don't. Life goes on. You you don't have to take it from me. You do have to take it from Carl. Listen, dude. Don't live in the past. Learn from the past, but don't live there. Move forward. Every day is a new opportunity to get in trouble, like Carl and I do. And Nate and Kobe. We all get in trouble. I actually heard Nate accidentally say fuck. Wonder what he was thinking. I've heard Paula say it too. Wonder what she was thinking. I can share it? Oh, I wish I could. I don't know how to do that, Brene. You're going to have to teach me. On a really hot day. I'm not going there, William. Oh, leave of absence from work, time and distance. Yeah. Now you're looking at, might as well say about 1,300 miles to Bay City. Probably a little bit more. Might be closer to 14. But it's all I-75, Carl. If you like expressways, I-75 from where you're at will take you right to the back door of Lake of Dreams Campground. Come up I-75 to Bay City and then cut over to the west and you're there. About 15 miles. Yeah, that would be so cool if you could make M23. We're going to be talking more and more about it. I'm geeked right now because of Kobe and Nate and I for sure are going to Pictured Rocks. That's cut in stone now. And well, we're hoping for Tina's the outsider and her friend Tony, I think. Maybe they'll come up. And then possibly Kyle. And maybe even he'll bring Big Giant Bulb with him. Her real name is Maria. There's a story about how she's got her YouTube name of Big Giant Bulb. It's a little scary, but it's so those of you, I bet Renee remembers. I bet Michelle remembers. Who else is it? Linda? Do you remember a gal on Saturday night at the bonfire putting balloons in her blouse? That was Maria, whose channel name is Big Giant Bulb. Hilarious. Why I keep going on doing YouTube, because there you go. Well, there you go. See, now my opinion is your dad would have wanted you to keep on doing YouTube. and keep on racing. I understand your heartache, but again, move forward, Timmy. But do what you want. Don't let don't let Nancy Drew pull the wool over your eyes. No, seriously. You're young, Timmy. You've got the whole world ahead of you. In my opinion, you can go places. Don't hold yourself back because, oh, gee, Dad's not here. I don't want to hear that shit. He doesn't want to hear it either. Okay, I'm going to stop opining. Who wants to get in with H words that's not in yet? Uh-oh. Whoops. Pawn shops. No, not yet. I do have one of the really cheap $80 ones in my garage. And I picked that up as scrap alongside the road. I've never plugged it in to even see if it works. Kevin bought one just like it at he got it at either Myers or Walmart. It was on sale because there was, I don't know, it was missing the microphone maybe, or it was missing something. But he got it cheap, like, brand new, 70, 80 bucks. And I said, well, I'll shoot you some money because that's what I wanted to get Pippa or Piper. Pippa. I wanted to get Piper a karaoke machine just like that and just give it to her because, she is going to love karaoke night. She's going to love it. She'll be out there dancing while the rest of us are singing, doing all our different songs. What's Kevin call it? Scarioke. Yes. I intend to be live. I was originally going to have Tina film it, but I don't know what her plans are. But somebody, whether it's Georgianne or I don't know, whoever's available, maybe. If it's Tina, great. She automatically had the job, but I don't know if she's coming. At any rate, we're Friday night karaoke. Probably start around, let's see, we're going to do the band, the country western band is going to be ahead of me. I'm thinking probably I won't be on stage until 7-ish. And yes, there's going to be a stage. I'm building the stage. And Troy, camp maintenance guy, is going to help me erect it because it's one of those you put it together and then take it down when it's done. But, I'll leave it up. I mean, Sonia can use it on Saturday night and whoever else can use it. And I'll take it down Sunday morning probably. But yes, I plan on doing a live stream and, basically a documentary of it. Anybody can do a live stream of it. This is my plan. If we do a live stream of karaoke, or if anybody does a live stream, I have to make sure that I have the licenses as far as I know. Now, it's a private party. If nobody filmed it, and nobody broadcast it on StreamYard or YouTube as a live stream, might get away with no copyright strikes. But I'm afraid, I'm not talking about YouTube copyright strikes or StreamYard copyright strike. No, I'm not talking about those copyright strikes. I'm talking about copyright strikes as a lawyer at your door. Because you can't play the karaoke music unless you've paid for the license for that music. Now, the last I knew, for all the music that I want, it's going to be around $700. And I'm saving for that. Now, the equipment might be twice that. amount or more. I don't know. I actually had a dream that we didn't have any equipment and we just did it a cappella. We had Dirk and Marshall. And somebody else plays guitar. I can't remember. I know there was Dirk plays guitar and there was somebody else. Was it Cookie? Somebody else is a good guitarist. Anyway, we just used them as our background music and we did it without any real music. But even then, I have actually heard, I'm going to call it bullshit, but could be true bullshit for all I know, that you can sing it a cappella, but if it's copyrighted music, guess what? I think that's bullshit. 1,680 miles in 24 hours straight driving. Drive 500 miles a day. It'll take 4 days. 4 days. Wow. So you need a good 8 days, 9 days of PTO time. Don't like the interstates. I agree. I always take secondary roads if possible. I mean, there are times when I'm going to have to take the expressway. For instance, crossing the Mackinac Bridge, that's an expressway. That's I-75. But I can at least get close to the bridge without having to take any interstates. So I can take M37 all the way up to Kalkaska, I think. And then I have to I take 55 from there. No, 55, that's the one that goes through Cadillac. Anyways, it'll be secondary roads to Petoskey, and then secondary road over to the bridge. And then when I get up, Highway 2 is not an interstate. It's a secondary. That's the road that hugs Lake Michigan as you go west in the Upper Peninsula. And then I think 103 is a secondary. That's the one that goes north out of Marquette up to Munising. Yeah, that'd be cool. All right, Timmy. When they pass the plate, don't put those wooden nickels in there. That's not nice. Hey, there's Big Giant Bob. Welcome aboard, hon. Incredible rice, partially from the Filipino guy, part from the Korean guy. Oh, your rice is amazing. Cool. Oh, I didn't know that Maria is a hairdresser. Speaking of balloons. Stole the race cars, Timmy? Oh, man. Well, you can always rebuy them, or you can build them. Jonathan Zuck, welcome aboard. We need to get cracking here on the Mystery Key scratch off. So those of you who are not yet in with an H word, speak up with an H word. Bree, welcome aboard. I'm looking for anybody that accidentally typed an H word. Let's see if Maria did. Gina's monetized, so I think it's a little different. Yes, I do need hours. Yes, Tina's link. Change 2 words, you're okay. Started only hands of you walking around in your underwear showing your to raise money for the music and equipment. your life? I accidentally show my crack in my Daisy Dukes, so I don't mean to. So sometimes I forget to tighten my belt. And my body has gotten to that point in life where to hold my pants up, I probably need suspenders. But I don't like to wear a shirt. And I don't think I want suspender lines in my tan. Just saying. Fans only. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have fun with Marie with karaoke. Has to be filmed. Yeah, well, it definitely will get filmed. I mean, if I have to take out a loan to pay for the licensing, I will. Yeah, but it's Brene, it's not quite. The reciprocation is quite not quite there. And I'm okay with that. I mean, yeah, of course I'm not. But uh, I'm not possessive. Hmm. $7,200 3.5 weeks, never again. Ouch. Yeah, that's a lot of miles. Where on foot? No. Where did you? If you were traveling by car, that's that's amazing. I'm trying to read here and see if anybody had an H word that isn't in the pot yet. Get paid for it. Yeah, well, it's accidental. I don't mean to show my ass. Back in the days when I used to drink, I was in the front yard, just laying down. I think I had a can of beer. I don't know. Shanna, my neighbor, came over. I don't know, maybe to borrow a wheelbarrow or who knows what she wanted. She comes over and I didn't know. She comes up behind me. She says, "Hey, Jack." She kind of whispers. Yeah. She kind of startled me a little bit. Yeah. What's up, Shanna? She says, "Your balls are hanging out." They were. Hey, look who's here. Ahoy, Kelly. Good to have you aboard. We're looking for H words, and then we're going to have to big giant bulbs in with hemorrhoid. And I don't think she has a chip yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Kyle's extra chip. Where's that ink pen? There it is. So big giant bulb. This is just a temporary chip, Maria. You can have any color you want, but we're using a temporary white one for right now. Yes, hemorrhoid. When we built the addition, we had to build a handicap entryway on Ferguson Hospital back in the day. This would have been 87. And they reused some decorative blocks, that almost looked like they were hieroglyphics in a way. They were kind of odd. They were, some looked like it had a Z in it, others looked like it had a M in it. And just different shapes in these probably 1.5 by 1.5 cement blocks. I don't have a butt. Do your balls hang low? There's another song about boobs hanging low, Breed. Do your boobs hang low? Anyway, William Brody's got his thing there. Hang low, do they wobble to and fro? Can you tie them in a knot? Okay, Bree, you're all right. Just put us on speaker. You'll be fine. Firefly is in with Honorable. And her chip haven't used in a while. And I don't remember her. There it is. You still have the temporary white one, Kelly. I have not had time. I bought the paint. And then Holly says, that's my paint. Crap. So I'm going to have to spend another $20 or so for the kit of paint that I got from Amazon. That's, metal flakes. So you're in, Kelly. Okay, we're looking for more C's. So should I give Bree hang low? Where's TGIF? There, I got you. Your boobs are hanging low, Bree. Hanging, the key word though. You sang that song to your bull. Yes, I don't know if you guys know it. Linda, put up a link to Bree's channel, please. She has a bull out there that is so gentle and docile. Like, there's no way you're a bull, but he is. Diarrhea song. That one? Nausea. Diarrhea, indigestion. Diarrhea. Yeah, that's what it is. Hanging high. Okay, I'll give that to somebody that's here, but they're not in yet. Because we got to get cruising on this. We're running late. You have 2 minutes, and then we're going to draw. Michigan Karaoke, we should form a group and karaoke too. Yeah, you never know. But I love to sing. And maybe this karaoke thing will be a flop. Or maybe it might be just what I was looking to do. Sliding into first, you feel sudden burst. Yeah. We could do a karaoke song. We'll call it commercial karaoke songs. Yeah, I mean, some of the commercials these days would have never flown back in the 60s. I mean, back in the 60s, it was taboo to show a married couple in the same bed. How about Father Knows Best? Did you ever see those two getting it on? No. But if it was in the 2020s, absolutely. Thank you, Georgianne. I know you'll be right there beside me. Joey smells like horse pee. I swear I can't keep the dogs out of gross stuff. Well, especially that Petey. Thank you, Linda. I'm going to put that up on the screen. Petey is definitely full of piss. She took for a hike with Joe. It was her latest video. And Petey was doing a little tinkle everywhere. And then, of course, he's one of those that he has to bear pee. Or maybe he's just spreading the smell around from the leaves that he peed on. I don't know. He's definitely territorial. He wants everybody to know, I peed here, I peed there, I peed here, I peed there, I peed over here, and I peed there. So there. All right. 7:30. You all had a chance, and you got sidetracked and didn't take it. So, I'm shaking it up. Shake it up, shake it up. Has anybody heard from Cookie lately? How's he doing? Bree, do you know how Cookie's doing? I was thinking of him the other day because I was trying to make up a joke about Little Debbie. And I was thinking of Cookie, and then of course think Cookie Monster. Cookie Monster. Cookie Monster want Cookie. Cookie Monster want Little Debbie. Cookie. Eat. Eat, Little Debbie. Cookie. Oh. Work for 14 hours, eat leftovers, grab shower, exhaust, and have to be up in 6 hours. Magically. Okay. Yes, Bree is awesome, William. Oh, he's at mail today. Okay. Now, thank you for. Oh, he was on Sue's. Okay. Good. Yeah, I haven't been to Sue and Bob's about 3 weeks now. Maybe this Saturday, we'll see. People are going to think this is rigged. Land Cloud Adventures. And we'll be rating him, I think. He never did say whether he was live or not. Linda or Sue's not here. Can somebody look and see if Nate's put up a thumbnail for live at 8? Because if he's not live at 8, then we've got a little more time to do our thing with the ticket and stuff. But anyways, we're going to scratch this off for him. And yeah, I know it's a rule that you're supposed to be here, but yeah, whatever. Your live is set to go. Okay, and he is here. So, well, good. We're going to do your scratch off. Mystery key, Nate. Now, everybody knows once we get five letters in, I'll give out 2 words from the ticket itself. And you make up a sentence, and then you'll be entered into the drawing for the Black Pearls ticket, which is right here. And that goes real fast. But we're going to have to go fast to this. I'm going to have to not get too sidetracked. Okay, we got our magic quarter. Wait, I don't like that one. I like this one better. That's a 2021. This is a 2023. It should scratch better because it's newer. Thank you, William. Yeah, Bree's going to leave now because she didn't get a ticket. Go ahead and pout. All right, first letter is N as in Nate. We have an amino, and we have ensign has 2 N's. Lion has an N.
No, Professor Club.
Novi. Oh, she's talking to the TV. I thought somebody came through the door. Bonus has an N. Boone has an N. That's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be boondocking at our campsites. No electric. There might be water available, fill a bucket or whatever, but I'm sure there is. But yeah, no electricity. That's all right. I run on battery power. If I get rich, I might buy a solar panel, whatever charger thing. Any more N's? I don't see any more N's. Nope. Okay, next letter is, I'm getting sidetracked again. E. E is for Nate. Well, kind of. Processed has 2 E's. Snow. The word snow is in here. It's in one of the mystery keys. All right, I'm looking for E's. Mammal, no. But right above or right crossing that is EME, emerge, has 3 E's. And rodeo has an E. I'm not going to tell you what's crossing anymore. I'm just going to scratch E's till I get crazy. Elk and Calumet. Calumet's a city in Michigan. Frank Cancel can tell you where it is, but he's not here right now. All right, clever and let and opaque. So now we know there's a Q, but let's see. Axle and reminder. Textbook. Year. Echo. Miniature. Is there such a thing as a miniature Samoyed? Yes, Nate at 8. You know, Bree is getting more and more famous on YouTube with, you know, the Waterfall Wednesdays, or just her videos in general. And I love it when she greets me. Yeah, well, M22. All of a sudden, there's arms around me. I'm like, oh. That was great. Anyways, she's so popular. You see here, she's saying she's resting on her butt. What she really means is she's resting on her laurels. That's, you know, one of those, why do we say it? All right, I think I got all the E's. Third letter is M, as in moo, moo. Amino, mammal, has 3 of those M's, and emerge has 1 of them. M, miniature, and yes, Nate, you can make a sentence here in a minute, because you're not excluded from winning twice. It hasn't happened yet, but it might. Processed. We're working on D's now. Process has a D. Rodeo has a D. That's it for D's. Okay, well, letter number 5, and then after that, you're going to get 2 words. Process has an S. That's we're working on the letter S. And then the mystery keyword has an S. I think it might be snow. And yes, I am bringing warm clothes with me up to the pictured rocks, because you don't know, Michigan can get squirrely. We may be building a big campfire just to keep warm. Virtuoso. Various. Bonus. That's it. Oh, wait, ski. All right. So, 2 words. The two words to start out our day is processed. It's Processed. Thank you, William. When you get milk for your coffee, oh my goodness. Process. There are days when I wish Bree was not married. All right, process is one of our words. And then we're going to go with opaque. OPAQUE. So you got process and opaque. If you got that, Linda, type it up and I'll throw it up on the screen. Now the whole world knows. Okay, letter number 6. Q. How about that? We have 1 Q I know of. We're in the word opaque. Next letter. We got to really cruise on this. U. We're looking for U's. Calumet. and virtuous, or no, virtuoso. That would be me. Tub and opaque and bonus. It could be Georgian too. Miniature. I come to the garden alone while the dew is still on the roses. Next letter is a P. Process. Anybody got a sentence yet? The process by how Marie gets her. Okay, Carl. Carl is in. Where did Carl's chip go? Got Bree's chip. There's Carl's. You're in, Carl. Okay, we're still looking for P's. Opaque has a P. And let's see. Processed opaque. Put that up on the screen. Everybody, there's your two words. Make a sentence using both words. Fairy dust prepared for Oregon's weather. Cool. What am I looking for? U still? No, I'm looking for P's. I don't think there's any more P's. We'll double check in a bit. B. We're looking for the letter B. And we are almost to letter number 10, which means you'll get a third word. Tub has a B. Boone has a B. And beaker. A beaker of moose milk. Processed food is not good for you. Well, that's only one word. You got to use two words, but there's going to be three words up here in just a second. Okay, letter number 10 is F. I've noticed that people make more sentences the more words there are, because they only have to use two or sometimes three or more, but only the words that we put up on the screen. F, F, F. I don't see any F's. So, third word is going to be
ski resort with an outdoor pool.
Okay. Let's go with the back scratcher. I mean, a rake. So you have processed, opaque, and rake. R-A-K-E. Nancy is in with processed glasses, it's processed differently. I got your tip, Nancy. You are in. Carl's in, I think. Yeah, I put Carl in, right? Let me double check. Yes, he is in. And then William Brody is in. And these are the new words, well, three words. You can make a sentence out of any two or all three. And then we're going to continue scratching here. Our next letter is an I. We have amino, like amino acids, igloo, and ensign. You know how those Eskimos kiss, Georgia. Yeah, they touch noses. Okay, silo. What were you thinking? Lion. Oh, touching peepees, yeah. Various and miniature and air and reminder and ski. Letter number 12. A V. Looking for V's. Just two, okay. I think I'm caught up on people's sentences. Various has a V, so does clever. Now, on these, besides those mystery keywords, you can also win by getting at least 3 words in one of the puzzles. And there are 2 puzzles. That was it for V's, it looks like. H. Our letter for today is H. He stared at the lady with dull, opaque eyes while he processed his mind if he wanted to kiss her. I like that, Kelly. It's quite romantic. I could use some romance in my life. It's because I wear my heart on my sleeve. Cool. Kelly, there you are. You are in. In like Flynn, baby. Thank you for the thumbs up. I can't see the thumbs up. I know we have 14 on board right now. That much I do know. Z. We're looking for Z's. I saw one earlier. No, that was an X. No Z's. I thought we were looking for H's. Did we get all the H's? There's a V we missed in Novi. That's a city on the east side of the state, in the lower peninsula. It's over by Detroit. It's called Novi. My cousin Ruth used to live in Novi. X. Then she moved to Houghton Lake. My dad's sister's side of the family all pretty much moved to Houghton Lake. There is an X in textbook. Okay. Oh, an X in Axel. Okay. Letter number 15, and this will be 4 words here pretty quick. Michelle's in. This processed cheese was so thin it was opaque. I needed to rake it over the red. Why do I think you're already in? Because I think you're already in. You had another sentence earlier. That's Nancy's. Looking for a red chip that says Michelle Leonardo, and I got it. It's upside down. Hard time processing how to put this rack together. It's supposed to be rake, but all right, I'll go with it, Georgianne. I got you. You're in. Talking about your rack. Good grief. Sargento. Okay, we're looking for L's. Lad and calumet. Mammal and elk. And lion and silo. Roulette and clever. Axle. Lever. Didn't say lover, I said lever. And that's it for L's. So do we have all 4 words now? No, we don't, because I didn't give you one. The 4th word is going to be a tough one. No, we won't go so tough. We'll go with echo. ECHO, echo. So the 4 words are processed, opaque, rake, and echo. The bladder is screaming. Okay, Kelly. Take your time. I hope everything comes out all right. Spell check. Okay. Carl wants to know more about your rack, Georgia. And Linda's got all 4 words there. You can make a sentence out of any 2, any 3, or all 4. And we got to get going here, because Nate's going to be going live at 8. Nate at 8. So we've got an A. We're looking for A. Calumet. Lad. Didn't we have a D? Okay, we spelled lad. We spelled one word in puzzle one. We're looking for A's. Ago. There's a joke about that. Amino. Mammal. It's from a movie. We spelled the word mammal, so now we have two words in puzzle one spelled. Need one more for at least $5. Okay, opaque has an A. Various has an A. Miniature, A. Axle, A. There's an A in year. And I don't see any more A's right off the bat. The next letter is a C. Processed. And was that complete? And then Calumet. And any more C's. I'm starting to slow down a little bit because I'm looking to see if we're going to get that third word in puzzle number one. Any more C's? Echo has a C. It also has an H that we never scratched off. So there. You'll use a rake because grass process is opaque. Don't drop the dishes. Good one, Kelly. Tripped on his rake. She laughed and walked away. The echo would laugh on him for days. It would me too, Kelly. If you walked away from me, shit. All right. Well, there's a C that I missed in Calumet. You just need a T to spell that word. Next letter is a Y. Let's hope that Michelle's luckiness holds true to help Nate win something here. There's a Y in youth. We just need an O to complete that word, but that's in puzzle number two, which doesn't have any words spelled yet at all. Okay, so we're at our last letter. We need a T to win $5, at least $5. Or we need an O, same deal. We're not going to spell either one of the, we might. No, we can't, because both of the mystery keywords need two letters, and we only have one left, which is a W. Wag. That's it. Let me double check here real quick. We only got 7 minutes. Process, no R's, no O's, no O's, no O's, no A's. Yes, there's an A. No G's, doesn't help. K, no K's, right? No K's. No G's, there's an L that we missed, but doesn't help. R, O, V, there's a V, doesn't help. T, R, T, M, there's an M, doesn't help. Did we have D's? Yes, we did. Doesn't, same word, doesn't help. Air, okay, but doesn't help. We spelled axle, but that's the only word in puzzle two that we spelled, and I do not see any other matches. So, unfortunately, Nate did not win. So we'll put that over in the loser pile. Now, Linda's in. Carl's thoughts reverted to the echo was used for Jordan type. Not rake in his brain processed and couldn't forget it. I'm with that idea, Linda. I've always been kind of a.
Sorry, Jack. This sucker was playing loud.
Oh. What was loud?
The TV.
Okay. Last time I won 10, you won 10. The next time I won 20 Saturday. Yes, Mr. Johnson. Now he didn't win shit tonight. But we will go raid him here in a few minutes and support him. Now I'm going to draw. Nate Dog Adams is in. Okay, I'm going to give you 1 minute for the Black Pearls drawing. We got the 4 words on the screen that Linda put up graciously for us. It's processed, opaque, rake, and echo. Any 2 words, or any 3 words, or all 4. Your choice. Make a sentence, and your trip goes in, and we will draw for the lost, the black pearls. And this will go real quick. Fairy dust. I gotcha, Renee. That's a good sentence. Echo the leaf blower process. Too late. Yeah, I hear you. I'm still chopping up leaves from 2 years ago. Process of rake the beach. Keep it clean daily. Yep. Yeah, shucks. All right. It is now 4 minutes to. I think it's time to draw. I need a donut or something. Nancy, you are in just in time. Where is your chip? I know it's red. Where is it? It's not in that pile. Maybe it's in this pile. Yep, our treasured home. You are in. Okay, now, she's the last entry. We got to draw. Michelle looks funny when she crosses her toes. Oh my goodness. Hoorah! Hoorah! Devil Dog, welcome aboard. All right, guess who I naturally pulled from the pot? I pulled Georgianne Rose. All right, here we go. Black pearls, Georgianne. You know the routine. Where's that quarter? Here it is. We got 6 winning numbers, and you got 12 chances to match any of those winning numbers. First one is 39, and you have a 7. The next one is a 23, and you have an 8. Then we have a 4, and you have a 27. The next one is 40, and you have an 18. The next one is 3, and you have 35. The win all number is 15, and you have 26. So those 6 numbers do not match any of these previously drawn 6 numbers. Now you got 6 more chances. There's a 14. There's a 1. There's a 22. So far, no matches. 34 doesn't match anything. And we got 2 pearls left. 20, no match. The last one is a 12, no match. $10, no matches on matching the numbers. About failed romance. It's okay, Kelly. We're looking for a shell on the $10 bonus, and we didn't find a shell. Now we're looking for a shell on the $20 bonus. It's a flag. The $10 bonus had a hat. We have to have a shell. Okay, the last chance is a $50 bonus, and it's not a shell, it's a parrot. So we had 2 losers tonight. I'm bummed. But there's always next Wednesday, and of course Saturday for Guess the Channel. So that's it. It's 7:59. It's time to go. Can somebody put up Nate's? Oh, there we are. Linda's already. See, Linda's right on top of everything. Thank you, Linda. But that's where we're going. We're going to Land Cloud Adventures, and it'll be fun. I'm going to take a wee break. Some for bye. Thank you for being aboard, Devil Dog. I hope you can join us over at Land Cloud Adventures. It's on the screen, or it's in the chat, where you can just click on it in the chat, and then it'll take you. I don't think you can click on the screen, but I put it up there anyways. Yes, obey the captain, or learn to swim. Thank you, Brene. Thank you, everyone, for being aboard. We'll see you over at Land Cloud Adventures. Fair winds and smiles, and of course, may God bless. Thank you for being aboard. End the broadcast. Night, Carl.